a good time. Put a smile on your face, yeah. Kimmy Kim and Elation Radio. Even brighten your day and help you through the night. Bring you good music. Kimmy Kim and Elation Radio. And here's your host, Kimmy Kim.
Do you have an upcoming event? Well, I encourage you to book Beyond Defense Family for an amazing experience. Beyond Defense is a talented group of men and women who have toured the world to display their talents of song and ministry. Did I forget to mention multi-award winners? They're your one-stop shop for making your event the best in the city. Book Beyond Defense today at beyonddefense.org. Click menu, then contact. Beyond Defense, your audience will thank you.
It's your boy David Benton. Some people, they be like, yo, I just have a wish for my birthday. Or you know, they would say I had 3 wishes. I wish for so much more for you. I wish for so much more. What I wish for is that we live more. In the inner city, living ain't so piss poor. Realize we hypnotized by the discord. We blow money fast. What you think we rent for? Yeah, did it big. My kids wish I could have did more. Wish women would be women and men would be men. Or there was no child abuse or domestic violence. In the streets really moved in the act of silence. Wish the Catholic priest wasn't pedifying. In the government officials would tell the truth instead of lying. I'm born a lion. My daddy named me David Lyons. Wish we could do more laughing instead of crying. Wish we wasn't afraid of giants. Wish we could all be inspired by David and Goliath. Wish society wouldn't pacify us. Make us ride, turn back around and buy it, gentrify it.
Walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I keep my hands raised high when there ain't nothing left. Try to stay focused on the Lord above. With all the things going on in this world, that's where my help comes from. I wish that the world wasn't corrupt. I wish that we're united, spread love. I wish I know that Jesus is enough. Got my mind on my mission, G.O.D. That's what's up.
Yeah, I wish we all get our credit straight. Wish that single mother didn't have to wait for Section 8. I wish we all would investigate why the world is crooked and we can't set it straight. Yeah. God is not the author of confusion, so ask yourself, why there's so much confusion? With some husbands wasn't so abusive, wifey putting makeup on to cover up all the bruises. All we do is make excuses about the chains, the pains, and all the nooses. I wish religion wasn't so polluted. This is all facts you can't dispute it, barely have a right to do it. So much can't be proven. I wish we really choosing to teach our students, pursuing disillusion, turning us all to ruin. I wish our court system really would start improving.
Through the valley of the shadow of death, I keep my hands raised high when there ain't nothing left. Try to stay focused on the Lord above. With all the things going on in this world, that's where my help comes from. I wish that the world wasn't corrupt. I wish that we're united, spread love. I know that Jesus is enough. Got my mind on my mission, G.O.D. That's what's up.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio, and you better be smiling.
Beyond the fences in the building.
Hey, welcome. Yes. Thank you. Welcome to another beautiful night right here on Beyond the Radio. Shout out to the Elation family. This your main man, David Benton, and I am in the building. You know what? I am smiling. Yes. If y'all see me over here right now, I'm doing my dance. Y'all need to understand I'm doing my dance right now. Y'all ain't even right. I'm doing my dance. Yes, yes, yes. It's a beautiful another Sunday night. We're thankful for another week, another opportunity. We're blessed, and we are so, so, so happy. You know, it's look, when you're happy, you know, clap your hand. And you're happy, and you know, clap your hand. When you're happy, yeah, I'm like that. That's how I feel tonight. That's how I feel tonight, because we got a wonderful show. Yes, we do. We have a wonderful show. So we're just going to get straight to it. Drum roll. Shay Samuels, are you in the building?
Shay Samuels is in the building, and I'm smiling. Hey. What's up, Relations family? Happy Sunday as always, and shout out to you, David Benton, the main Relations Radio.
And the crowd goes wild. And the crowd goes wild. Shay, it's been one ride. I'm talking about this week has been one heck of a ride. Tell us about yours.
Well, as always, like you said, the week is a ride, and I love the fact that we get a chance to learn and grow while we're on the ride. You know, you get a chance to see new things, witness new things, meet new people, network. You get a chance to see the highs, the lows, and all the good stuff that comes with it. If you're lucky enough to kind of get into a rainstorm, snowstorm, bit of a tornado or a hurricane, you just make the best of it. So this week has just been like that. But today, we got a chance, and I say we, although all the Beyond the Fence family weren't available today to be here in Austell, Georgia, but as a family, we always represent. So we had an opportunity to actually minister today at one of our new partners, Cynical Coffee Bistro. So shout out to Cynical Coffee Bistro. We will be doing something there. Yes, and it was an amazing time. So shout out to every person that came out to support what we would call the launch. David, you saw some of the videos. They had an amazing time. The guests there had an amazing time, and some of those videos will be going on Beyond the Radio. So make sure you go to the Facebook page and like the Beyond the Radio page. That's where you'll see all of our updates.
And it was an awesome turnout, too. I saw the crowd. I said, okay. Maybe want to just drive down there and bust me around.
Oh, man, I pulled in and I saw the parking lot. And I don't get a chance to see it like that because during the day it's just been, it's just kind of myself. And they also have an accountant agency as well right next door, which they own. But so I get a chance to go on the business part of it. But to see how many people come out on a Sunday, that just says people are really looking to get outside of the pandemic and just have a great time. And guess what? Beyond the Fence as a whole, we're just happy that we've been called in to do just that. So thank you for asking. But how's your week been, David?
My week has been pretty good. I've been in the studio more, just preparing for this project to come out, Shay. I'm excited about it. To be honest, of course, we both know that I got 2 EPs coming out this year. One of this first EP coming out, it got some songs that I did a couple of years ago, but they still relevant. And, I had so much material, I just couldn't fit them all on one project. Mm-hmm. So these songs are still, they so purposeful. So, I'm going to come on out with these. And then, later on, probably, fall, I'm going to come out with the second EP. And I'm just excited. So I've just been working. I've been working. Arguing with you, Shay.
Well, that's a good problem to have. Good problem to have.
Working and arguing with Shay. That's right. That's what I've been doing. Working and arguing, y'all. That's right. Pray for me.
That sounds like a roller coaster of a week, but we cannot wait to hear this new EP. I can't wait to hear. Well, I've heard all of the songs pretty much, and I know that you're still kind of piecing it together. But I can be, I'm an testament to the fact that this EP is going to be something that's just, each time you come out with an EP, David, and more music, it's not that the other ones aren't great, but you can just see the advancement in your knowledge. You see the advancement in what your focus is on, and it definitely shows your mission. And I will tell you that people will not be able to mistake what your vision and mission is in the communities hearing this. I do have to share a story with you. So I was in an Uber yesterday, and really it was just kind of like a 17-minute drive from one house to the next. But it was literally the person that I was in the car with. I do have a habit of talking to everybody, and so we were talking, and he had made a comment, and the comment made me, you need to listen to David Benton's music. And so, I pulled the music up, and he started listening, and I laughed at his response because it's exactly what you want to get. And so I think you gained a new fan yesterday right there in that Uber. So shout out to you and your music.
I appreciate that. I think that's where that other subscriber come from, because I had another subscriber on YouTube. Yes, won't he do it? Thank you, Shay. I appreciate that.
That's what we
Shay,
do.
We got a new song we cooking up to me.
Yeah. I kind of took a page from your book on that one. This time around, and I let him hear a few of it, that little snippet of it, just so he can understand kind of the dynamic of where we're going with these two EPs. But yes, you guys will hear something a little bit different from me. Just taking a page from David's book, really talking to the community, waking us up to what's going on around us. And I have to admit, I have been in this world for about 40-something, I won't say the actual age, but about 40-something years. And I thought, for a long time, I was obsolete from a lot of the challenges that our culture is having and that our race is having. And I would say, and I know that other people are guilty of this, but I would say, well, I don't really do anything to make certain things happen, and then you start seeing the videos and you start seeing what's going on the news, and you start hearing some of the stuff that our people have to go through, and you realize that you have a message within your music to make people aware. And so I've chosen in this EP to make that happen. So you guys will hear some different songs and, some of the same type of tempo of the songs, but you guys will definitely be surprised with this EP. So I guess we all are surprising them, huh, David?
Oh, yeah. And we can't forget, man, we got my man G Will. And G Will stands for God's Will. His name is William Faulkner. If you want to find that awesome brother, he also is a DJ. That's right. He is a DJ. If you want to get on your Zoom, you want to get on your Zoom or whatever you want to do, a wedding, look, graduation, whatever it is, you holler at William G. Will Faulkner. He is not only a DJ, but the brother is a singer. He have a single called Brand New, but you know what? He have another single coming now. And the only thing I can say is, Lordy, 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 Lordy. Fire. Fire.
Cracker.
That's all I'm going to say. Yes. And also, man, we got another brother from Beyond the Fence family. Oh, yeah, and G Will is definitely Beyond the Fence all day, every day. Please don't get it twisted. And we got another member from the Beyond the Fence Enterprise family, and that is Apostle Doc. That's right. We have a brother named Apostle Doc. And guess what? He have a song called Shut Up.
Can I say? Oh, David. I wanted to.
My bad. Go ahead, but you can say it the way he said it. How did he say it?
Shut up and pray. You heard me. You heard me.
Coming out. and it's called Shut Up and Pray. And the reason why he tells people to shut up and pray because we murmur, complain about life and its circumstances. And he's saying sometimes you just got to get in your prayer closet. But you can't go into your prayer closet doing all the screaming. What are you going to go into your prayer closet for if you just going to go and just really block yourself out? Sometimes you just got to get in that moment of your alone time. And just like Jesus told the water, peace, be still. You got to be still and have peace within. When you have peace within, you can not only pray to God, but then you can receive a message from God. So sometimes you just got to shut up, stop murmuring, complaining, and just pray about it. And after you pray, receive the message. That's right. And it really coincides. Yes. And shout out also to Dorinda. Shout out to Dorinda. She's doing her thing. She is in Arizona. Shout out to the woman of God. She has a house full of people. Yes, and I'm going to tell y'all about Miss Dorinda, the queen. This woman of God had her house full of people that she allowed to stay with her, not to brag about it. No, she had an agenda. Her agenda is to take people who needed somewhere to stay so they can develop and be a better version of themselves. Everyone who has stayed with Dorinda has either their own house now, their own home, or an apartment now. So she is all about developing people with their skill. If you one thing about Dorinda, and she is a part of the Beyond the Fence family. One thing about Dorinda, if you're homeless, then she want you to. If you don't want to be homeless, she'll make sure you won't be homeless. But it's all about developing and being a better version of yourself. She always wants you to be better. So that means, guess what? If you say I'll work for food, Dorinda the type of person said, okay, you say you'll work for food. Well, let's go get you an identification and let's go get you a job. I will provide you a place to live so you will be able to save enough money so you can have a home for yourself. Meaning, if you want it, you can go get it if you have the proper help. And so shout out to Dorinda for that. Yes. And she has done this for multiple families, not just people. She has done this for multiple families. So this is
what I love about her.
Enterprise. Yes, that's what we're a part of. You know, that's how our enterprise works. It ain't just David Benton. It ain't just Shay. We have a family, and inside that family, everybody play a certain part to make us all look good. So I appreciate Dorinda, Apostle Doc, and also G. Will for making us all look good. With the Beyond.
We cannot forget Dorinda's King. We cannot forget Dorinda's King. He is an intricate part in making sure. Keep in mind, he's in the household with all of them. He had to agree to this. He had to agree to it. So we're praying for you, Apostle. We're praying for you. But I love how they've come together to be able to do exactly what they're doing. So shout out to you guys, and we are proud that you are part of the Beyond the Fence family.
Absolutely. And you know what, Shay? That coincides with our topic for tonight. What we want to talk about, we know that there's many people that always talk about faith over fear. Faith over fear. It's so cliche. Faith over fear. But what does that really mean? That's what we want to talk about tonight. And first, I want to talk about this. I want to go to Hebrews 11:1, because we all know the same scripture. And what is faith? According to Scripture, it says, things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. But guess what? I figured something out, Shay. Guess what fear is?
Tell me.
Not hoped for. Things not hoped for, evidence of things not seen. See? Fear, the opposite of faith. Now, the thing about both of these, faith and fear, they both operate in the unknown and the unseen. They both operate in the unknown and the unseen. Faith, fear. So we quick to say, well, fear is the opposite of faith. Well, you're right. Because we hope. We have to understand faith is a hope. That's all it is. We make it deeper than what it is. You know, when God says you have to have faith as big as a mustard seed, it's to say you really just have to believe that it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have fear, you always believe in the impossibility. And whatever and a lot of us, we give more power to the fear part of, because you know that saying, hope for the best and expect the worst. Well, that's where the fear set in. Because when it comes to faith, you hope for the best and expect the best. But then when it comes to the fear, you're going to say hope for the best and expect the worst. But it will never make sense for you to hope for the best and expect the worst. Because you expecting the worst, you have no hope. Because you already have been defeated. See? So I want all y'all to start taking Hebrews 11:1, and when it comes to fear, that's the things not hoped for. Evidence of things not seen. Things not hoped for. Because you don't want it to happen, and you focus on the impossibility. And that's when that fear set in. But when you focus and keep your mind on what can happen, what we have to realize, we must believe in the ability that God birthed inside us. That's what's important. We have to believe in the ability that God birthed inside you. Because, Shay, we sit up here on the show all the time, say we're made in His image, His likeness. So, men and women of God, kings and queens of the world, you must learn to nurture your gifts. Because we give ourselves to so many secondary circumstances. And what I mean by secondary circumstances is we give ourselves to everybody else while neglecting ourselves. We give to everybody else instead of neglecting ourselves. Let me tell you why, because we believe in everybody else more than we believe in ourselves.
That's good.
You can have $5. You'll have $5, go help 4 people with $1 apiece. Now you stuck with $1. Think about it. They not going to do nothing with that dollar. If they're not going to turn that dollar into $3 to bless you back with that dollar, then you're going to stay in the poorhouse. Now, because of these circumstances, you're going to stay operating fear. Because when you have faith, that's a confidence builder. That's a confidence builder. When you continue to nurture your gift, that's a confidence builder. And the more confidence you have, the more faith you're going to have. Because you're going to believe in the ability that gave you. So we use God as an enabler. You say, the Lord going to do this for me, the Lord going to do that for me. But we got to understand that God did God's job when He created you. Stop making God this genie dude that just make you do something mechanical outside your own free will. We always say God did this, God did that. God. I guarantee every last one of y'all don't go to work no more and see how much money come in. Nah, now just let the manna fall from the sky. Don't go to work tomorrow. Don't go to work. Don't go to work. Stay home and see if you get paid. So we got to be realistic about who God really is. God did God's job when God created you with a gift. Now it's up to you to execute the gift that God already birthed inside you. You just have to nurture it. And you have to believe that it exists inside you and it's possible to happen. And when you focus on the possibilities that it can happen for you, that's when the faith start taking place in your life.
Yeah.
You want to expand on that, Shay? You know I can go to 11 o'clock with this one. You know
I
I
was
go to
gonna
11
let you.
o'clock, Shay.
I was just gonna lay low. I was like, go, David, go.
Oh,
I spoke it
you know
into
what?
existence.
Shay, before I say anything, I want to make an apology to Apostle Doc. You know who we forgot to say?
Lady Doc.
Yes.
Lady Doc. Let's
Lady
you know
Doc.
what? Shout out to Lady Doc, a phenomenal woman, and charge it to our heads, not our hearts. We got all these people that we got to get in, but Lady Doc is a phenomenal woman. I had an opportunity to meet her, I guess, at the start of, or the end of last year, I think it was, going into the new year. But Lady Doc is, you know how we are, women. We're just about everything. We just don't know it until we get it activated. So hopefully she's listening tonight, and this will bless her as well. So shout out to Lady Doc.
Shout out to Lady Doc. And we definitely, we've been going and going, like Shay said. Please, just, our heart in the right place, people. But we love the family. Our family is so big. We love you.
It's growing day by day. But to answer your question, as you were talking, David, I was thinking about this shameless plug of our expansion business, Let's Talk Business Consulting Group, and how often, I talk to someone who wants to start a business, and I'll ask them, why did it take so long? Or they want to try a project, and I might ask, why are they not trying it yet? And the biggest thing is fear. The number one thing is just fear. And when we talk about it, I ask, like, what are you most afraid of? And there's so many reasons behind why they are afraid as opposed to why they just can. And it really comes down to just believing in yourself and believing that you can. And I have a running joke with the little engine that could, I think I can. But there are some things, I would fear, if your bucket list is jumping over like the Manhattan Bridge, like I think I can like jump to the Statue of Liberty or something like that. No, not that type of overcoming the fear, but that one day at a time I can do it type of fear. That one day at a time, you can actually just take a look at yourself in the mirror and know by just saying it to yourself that I am more than a conqueror, that I am, sometimes you just got to like encourage yourself in that way. There's certain things that we don't know we can do until we just kind of walk it out. But a lot of people will say faith over fear, but not really activating the faith by overcoming the fear. So that would be my encouragement. And I know we're not at that part, but it's like you have to activate the faith in order to overcome the fear.
Say that one. You went way down below with that one. You went to ground zero. You went to submarine status with that one. You went to the bottom of the ocean. You hear me?
I know it because as I talk, we spend 30 days kind of, just doing what I just said. A lot of people say, I'm walking out on faith to open up my business. And then you put these things in place for them, and when it's time to implement, fear automatically sets in. That's when I'm getting those calls at 2 o'clock in the morning because now they're afraid to do the presentation, or they're afraid to go into this face-to-face meeting, or they're afraid to send out the email. And I'm thinking, how does that happen? So I know we'll talk about it on the other side of this music break, but David, yes, they have to activate the faith in order to overcome the fear.
Yeah, because they're afraid of failure.
Yeah.
So many people are afraid of failure, and they think about the failure more than they do that they're overcoming themselves. So when you know that you are overcoming yourself, then what's ahead of you should not be as important as what's already in front of you, which is you. Your eyes, you the one.
Oh, we dropping some nuggets tonight.
We freestyling. We freestyling this, Shay. We freestyling this thing. I'm trying to tell you, we freestyling. And you know what? It's halftime, and when we come back, we're going to show y'all how to be an overcomer for real. So, where the music at? Where the music at? I'm doing the tidal wave, doing the tidal wave. Where the music? Where the music? Where the music at? Where the music at? Where the music at? Go DJ. Where the music at? Where the music at? Where the music DJ?
She might have just said, we don't need it. I thought you were going to rap and I was going to sing. Get it. Go, 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 go.
Hey, DJ's like, you know what? We don't need no music tonight. You know, DJ, if we ain't going to have no music tonight, you know what? You know, we'll go straight to it. You know, we'll keep on going. We ain't going to have no music tonight. We'll just keep on going, DJ. Because that's just how we do it. If it ain't no halftime show, DJ, is it a halftime show? Going once. Twice. The DJ said it's not a halftime show. So this is what we going to do.
Well, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Let's give a shout out to the sponsors. If we're not going to do the halftime show, we got to give a shout out to the sponsors. Let's first shout out, as always, Lady Wisdom, Paula G, Lady Wisdom After Midnight. You guys heard that amazing commercial at the start of this broadcast. Yep, that was Paula G, voice Lady Wisdom After Midnight. We have to give her a great big shout out. If you are looking for a voiceover for your business, if you're looking for a voiceover for your radio station, it's 2021. Start out with the new voice. Contact her at www.paula@paulagvoice.com or make sure you visit the website at paulagvoice.com. Next up, Soul Sisters Naturals. That's SISTAHS. I'm not spelling soul this time, David. Soul Sisters Natural. Y'all can reach out to them on Facebook at Soul Sisters Natural. And you know that we live by this because it is a great product. It is a great product. I've been using this product since July. I was just telling them about my grandbaby's hair and how it's grown using some of the product. And listen, the reviews are just, they have rave reviews. So make sure you connect with them on Facebook at Soul Sisters Naturals. And we know that you guys are, because when I asked, she said, no wonder the Facebook links are going up, because you guys are taking notes of what we're saying. Don't forget to tell her that Beyond the Fence sent you. Next up, David, can I get a drum roll? Hey. Let's Talk Business Consulting Strategy and Coaching Group. We have expanded January 1. We've just taken it to a different level. But in 2020, we expanded the Beyond the Fence brand. So let's talk business. If you have a business that you want to look at new strategies and ideas, if you are opening up your business, if you are a business and you want some training or workshops for your employees or your leaders, let's talk business. Contact us at Let's Talk Business About Building Leaders at gmail.com. That's About Building Leaders at gmail.com. Don't forget to like us on our Facebook page at Let's Talk Business Consulting Group and on our Instagram page at LTB Consulting Group. Before we go back into the topic, David, I want to give a great big shout out because you know what? It's ladies' night. And I'm feeling right. Yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Listen, we talked about Lady Doc, and we said shout out to Lady Doc, but we got another lady in the building. I got to get used to this. I got to get used to it. Y'all heard these two prayer warriors on the conference? God is in Everything 2021. Well, guess what? It closed out with Miss Nikki Faulkner, who was an amazing we couldn't have ended it anyway. So shout out to Nikki Faulkner. If you are listening, we just want to say thank you for tuning in and thank you for being a part of the Beyond the Fence family and the two girls. I can't forget the two girls. See, David, we're always growing. We'll be on here all day doing that.
Sure will. Let me tell you why. We get a shout out to everybody.
I know. We just need a whole show to do that.
Hey. That's right. We got a big family.
Shout out to Mama Faye. Shout out. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
Shout out to Lisa. Miss Lisa in the building. Shout out to Miss Lisa. Hey, but you know what? Shout out to Paula G for real, because when you did your show today, Paula G was in the building.
Paula G was in the building. Paula G was in the building.
Look,
you know, I got to say, too, there were a lot of women in there today who had their hair, like, dreadlocked up, and it seemed like every time they, you know, they have a thing going. I just want to say that before we go back into the topic. Like, women with dreads, you know, they acknowledge one another differently. We all need to start acknowledging each other like that as sisters. Man, they come in and they acknowledge, the first thing they say is, I see your hair. They don't even have to say hi. They just say hi from across the room. So shout out to Paula G and all her dreadlock sisters who were in there today bonding with one another.
Well, look, we still going to play us one song, because we usually play two at halftime, but we so crunk tonight because we got a good topic. We just going to play one song tonight right here at the break. And after we come back, it's going down. We're going straight to it, Shay. So you ready for that song, Shay?
Where the music at?
Where the music at?
When you hear his voice.
Dang, baby girl. She looking all sad for you, yo. God got you. You have everything to smile about, yo. You can hear his voice. You know, be swift to listen, slow to speak. Slow to rap, you know what I mean? When you're feeling down and out, down about circumstance that you face and feeling you can't make it, but you can take it. Cause you're more than a conqueror, the devil trying to creep up around your house. Spread out, flap your wings, keep on flying. If you're not high enough, then keep on trying. No need to dry your tears, keep on crying. Tears of joy, listen up, hear his voice. Blood dripping down his fingertips. Don't remember nothing, remember this. Remember who you celebrating December with obedience. We just don't seem to get Jesus came to serve, not to be serving people. Quoting scripture that's not in the word. He here now, so you have nothing to fear now.
Come on, y'all, do what you do. Come on, y'all. Hear his voice, it's up to you. What you do. Find a quiet place to pray, and just let God have his way. He will walk and knock his name. No more words of want or can't. Now you got one life to live. You should give all you can give when you hear his voice.
Fresh and salt water don't flow down the same stream. Religion's getting poisonous like gangrene. By no means you can serve two masters and wonder why bad luck come at you faster. Ask God if you do have wisdom. Follow Christ, and that's why they attack Christians. I see the devil riding in his black Benz, deceiving many little brown, white, and black children. Diamond necklace with the Jesus piece, with the atheist believe doing evil things. The world is corrupt, but you can't give up. Gotta watch your step, don't trip up. If you do fall down, I'ma help you get up. Don't lay on your back, come on, sit up. Open up your ears and think clear. Thank my Lord Jesus Christ, cause my God is here.
Come on, y'all, do what you do. Come on, y'all. Hear his voice, it's up to you. What you do. Find a quiet place to pray, and just let God have his way. He will walk and knock his name. No more words of want or can't. Now you got one life to live. You should give all you can give when you hear his voice.
God gave us 1,001 commandments. 10 you can stand on, keep on standing. Kind words kills a multitude of sins. Don't follow the Christ, you refuse to win. Or he make us all behind. I seen people without faith who lost their mind. Some follow the wicked because they blind. We on the stairway to heaven, fall in line. Follow the rainbow, we all gon' shine. Salvation is free, it don't cost a dime. They hate the truth because they lying. Unrighteousness don't cross their line. We was bought with a price, and all my life I've been talking to Christ without walking with Christ. God knowledge can make you sharp as a knife. Open up your ears and listen clear.
Come on, y'all, do what you do. Come on, y'all. Hear his voice, it's up to you. What you do. Find a quiet place to pray, and just let God have his way. He will walk and knock his name. No more words of want or can't. Now you got one life to live. You should give all you can give when you hear his voice.
There you have it, ladies. I told you. Hear the never leave you nor forsake you. No matter what you're going through in life, He hear all your cries. Your tears, they're not in vain. He see you when you on your knees at night. You just crying out to Him. And it seems like nobody's there, but He's right there. He's right there in the midst. He take all your tears and put them in a bottle. Each thing you gotta do is just, through all your circumstances, that storm, that hurricane, that typhoon, he's right there. It's a small voice, a small still voice. So right now, I just want you to say thank you, Jesus. Tell Him right now in the middle of your storm, thank you, Jesus. Yes. Hallelujah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio, and you better be smiling.
Beyond the Fence is in the building.
Hey, we're back. Oh, yes, that was the song Hear His Voice by David Benton, featuring his big sister, Tammy Williams. And the intro song you heard was David Benton featuring G. Will. And, hey, we have plenty of songs by other artists, but I guess tonight was a night for David Benton. But we definitely got way more stuff for you guys. And another thing, everyone that we shouted out will be on this show. Everyone we shouted out will be on the show, and we're just going to have a good time. Everyone we shouted out. So we're just going to come on here, and we're just going to introduce the family, and we're going to just play some music, and we're just going to have a good time because we want you to be able to lay your hair down and have a great time. We want you to smile because that's what it's about. We smiling. So, Shay, you ready to get back to this topic?
I'm ready.
All right. So, we're talking about faith and fear. And like we were saying, cliche, faith over fear, faith over fear. Now that we know they both operate in the unknown and the unseen, faith is things hoped for, evidence of things not seen, and fear is things that's not hoped for. Now, I want to say this, Shay. The most important thing to faith, to be honest, if y'all want to be free, if you really want to be free from your fear, and when you want to operate in faith, Shay, I got the remedy. It's your subconscious.
Mm-hmm.
In the word sub, I'm going to break it down for y'all. I'm going to break this down. I know some people are like, what are you talking about? Subconscious. Sub means below. That's why you have a submarine, because it goes underneath. It goes to the bottom. So sub, underneath. Subtraction, right? Takeaway. It goes underneath. All right. So sub, the prefix, sub, underneath or below. So now it's the battle of your conscious and your subconscious. You have faith, you have fear. The most important thing to faith is when your subconscious mind is set free. And I mean, like, when you do something great without thinking, that's your subconscious, right? But watch this. It's called routine behavior. Now, watch this. We sometimes this is what we do. This is when I was incarcerated. This is what people did on a daily basis, most people. They get up, go take their shower, brush their teeth, put on their clothes, make them some coffee, go sit down at the TV and watch 15 to 30 minutes of news, read the newspaper, wait for the bell to ring to be called to work, go to work. They walk the same way, they talk to the same people, they say the same slogan. Everything is routine without thinking about it. Now, I noticed this. People get up. Now, so I'm going to ask you, kings and queens, men and women, the God of the world, what do? Do you get up, get your phone out, look at Instagram, look at Facebook, turn on the TV? Some people say, I got to have my fan on all night. Everything, make you some coffee or some tea, whatever you do. Do the same routine, go to work, break time, come home, turn on your favorite television station. It's going to come on at 8 o'clock. Call your same person every day at this time. Let me tell you why. That's how the world has really made our mind. That's called routine behavior. That's called routine behavior, and that's due to programming. Now, when you get programmed, especially by the TV, that's why it's called a program, and it tells a vision. It gets into your subconscious. That's subconscious programming. It programs your thoughts. It programs your thoughts. So every day you just feed into this thing that's just not real. So guess what? You do these things and you don't even think about it. Now watch this. You do the things that you don't think about, which is your subconscious. But watch this. You say, man, I want to be a doctor. Okay, remember that. Let's stay there. You want to be a doctor. So in order to be a doctor, for one thing, you're going to have to go to school for 3,000 years. They say 8. And you're going to have to spend a whole lot of money, right? And you're going to have to be educated. Now, the first thing you're going to have to do is make a move towards being a doctor. You say, how can I? Now you got to ask yourself, how can I be a doctor? Let me tell you why you don't become a doctor. Let me tell you why your goals are never completed. I'm going to tell you why. People have a New Year's resolution, and they never complete their New Year's resolution because their conscious, which is what they want, is fighting against the subconscious because you don't even think about it. See, you don't even think about it. Your daily routine is your daily routine. And the more, see, now your daily routine has took up your 24-hour day. You eat, sleep, program. Eat, sleep, program. It's only 24 hours in a day. You're going to have to take the time out to complete your goal. But that's your conscious saying that. Now your conscious got to fight against your subconscious because now you got to reprogram yourself in order to complete your goals. So now it's the battle of the mind. Now you're going to have to operate in this faith thing that you said you're talking about. Because your faith relies on whatever governs your subconscious mind. If the positive governs your subconscious mind, that's going to be the God of your life. If the negativity, which is fear and programming and wasting time, if that be the God over your subconscious, guess what? You're going to waste time. You're not going to believe in yourself. Whatever you think about the most will dictate the outcome of your destination. I promise you that. Whatever you think about the most will dictate the outcome of your destination. Now you say, I have fear. I have faith. You have faith, but your subconscious is blocking So now you got to do Apostle Doc say, shut up and pray. Then you got to do what Jesus say, peace, be still. Then you got to make a decision. You got to make a choice. And this is what we call a paradigm shift. Now you got to make a paradigm shift. The things that you was doing, now you're going to have to reprogram yourself. And that's going to take a lot of effort on your part. It's not going to be easy to reprogram your thinking. And when you reprogram your thinking, that's when your faith will take control over your subconscious. And then you won't operate in fear. Shay, you want to expound on that? Because you know I'll go to a lesson. You know I will.
Like I told you, I was just laying low. I'm part of the background. I'm your cheerleader tonight. I'm kind of that. I'm your hype man. So I kind of mind being the hype woman for tonight. But I do want to say again, as you were talking, I was thinking about how easy this thing is, right? Because it's really all about discipline. So I was thinking about how easy this thing is. And so for those of you who are listening tonight, I want you to imagine you saying day one that you were going to go on a diet. You know what? I'm going to eat better. I want to be healthy. I want to do everything the right way. And then as you drive down the road, the first day of your diet, you see this big old billboard of Burger King. You see this big old burger and this night, and you wonder, why haven't I seen that before? It's been there. They don't just put billboards up overnight anymore, but it's been there. But your subconscious is saying, you need that burger, only because you have made a decision that you were going to diet. You've made a conscious decision that I'm going to diet. So your subconscious, it battles with your conscious to say, nope, we're going to keep eating the way that, why a burger? Why not a plant burger? Why not a turkey burger? Why not a black bean burger? It's the burger the subconscious is telling you want. But here's the discipline. The discipline is for those of you who have dieted and you know for a fact there is a reason why you're doing that, you discipline yourself. Although it's hard, you tell your subconscious, nope, we got to do this. And at some point, it aligns with you. Like you have that much control. And then when it fails for those who go for the burger, okay, we give you that one because it's your first day that you've been on there. You know, you've been on the diet for the first day, and okay, so I this is my reward. It's gonna be my last burger. Maybe you were undisciplined, but practice makes perfect. I have my favorite saying is you're only good in public to the degree you practice in private. Guess what you're gonna have to do? You're going to have to, one, get your subconscious to align with your conscious, but then you're going to start having to be around people who are like-minded. So that means if you're around people who are eating unhealthy, if you're around people who are doing bad things, if you're around people who aren't speaking positivity, you know those people who continue to call you and grovel in your ear about 1,001 things over and over and over. So it causes you now to start spitting up things. You know what? Now that you say that, this. But where's the people that would actually say, you can do it? You know what? You want to open that business? Let me help you because I have it. And if I don't have it, there's someone around me that does. And what happens consciously is that your circle begins to change. So whenever fear sets in, there's someone accountable to keep you pushing. There's someone accountable to celebrate you. There's someone accountable to say, you know what? When we say faith over fear, here's what you have to do. Go back to what I said. Look, girl or guy, friend, cousin, mom, dad, you are going to activate the faith in order for you to overcome the fear. But you first have to know what faith looks like. So I encourage you to study the word of faith, not just what the Bible is saying to you about faith. We all know how to quote the scripture of faith, but I even had to go back to love. I had to break the word down, love. If I said this to the normal Christian body, they would say, oh, go to Corinthians. It's going to tell you love is patient, love is kind, love is not envious. No, there's a way that God requires us to love. And when you start breaking those words down, what is patient, envious? What is jealous? What is not boastful? When I started breaking those things down, then it made it easier for me to discipline myself to not only walk over on faith, but to overcome the fear of even being rejected by love. It just goes that deep. So I wanted to share that, David. I thank you for that opportunity, and I think that's how I'm going to close out. So it's all up to you now. I'm your hype man.
Yeah. So thank you for that, Shay. I appreciate that. Well said. And another thing about the subconscious, I'm going to tell y'all, you don't think about it when you breathe. It's in your subconscious. That's just a part of who you are. You're just breathing. You don't think about it every time you blink. You don't think about it like, hey, I just blinked. I just blinked again. Hey, I just blinked again. I keep blinking. You're not thinking like that. It's a part of your subconscious, right? You're not thinking like that. It's a part of who you are, right? You'll go crazy if that's. But see, that's my point. It's in your subconscious. See, look, you're thinking about it like, wow, what if I did think like that? I'll go crazy.
They started blinking. I started blinking, like, David. I'm like, wait, I don't think about blinking.
Right. It's in your subconscious. So that's the thing with our faith. When you operate, when your faith turns into your subconscious, and I'm talking about real faith where you just know who you are. When you know who you are, you don't think about it. When you have faith, you don't think about it no more. You don't think about how you're a fail. You're only going to think about how you're going to win. You're going to operate in your win. You're going to operate in who you say you are in God, because you said that you believe in the Bible. And the Bible said that you are created and made in his image, in his likeness. When you believe that and you receive that and you just say, look, this is who I am. And people are going to call you arrogant. They're going to say you boastful. They're going to say you think you're all that. You got to understand that you are all that. If you're made in his image, in his likeness, and he say I am, then you got to understand you are, because you are in the I am. So when you understand you are inside of, when you are part of I am, because I am is inside of you, because he blew the breath of life in you, then that's a spirit being, because you can't see breath. You can't see it. It's a part of your being. And when your being, make that your subconscious, and every day you just wake up and know that you're great. Nobody got to teach you that. You just know you are. It got to be a part of who you are as a person.
Yeah.
It got to be in your everyday life.
Yeah.
And when you start operating like, see, here's the thing. Jesus knew who Jesus was. That's why he just knew who he was. He just said, I'm about my Father's business. And he was so full of himself in a positive way because he knew who he was. They said that he was healing in the name of Beelzebub. Let me tell you why, because they didn't understand who he was. It ain't their job to understand, because it's his job to understand, and he's trying to make them understand who they are. Because he wants them to be a better version of themselves. He letting them know they was off focus. He said, that's why I want to make you fishermen of men. Each one teach one. Iron sharpen iron. When you know who you are, you're going to operate that way. If you feel you're a failure, you're going to operate in your fear. If you say, I'm a part of the kingdom, okay then, you're not boasting when you say, I'm a king, I'm a queen. When you walk in your royalty, I'm going to say this again, walk. Walk is an action word. Walk in your royalty. And when you start walking in your royalty, you'll be walking in your faith. And when you walk in your faith, then you will reach your destination, which will be all that your conscience was thinking, and you'll fulfill it. Because what was in your conscience will be now a part of your subconscious, because that'll be a part of your everyday being. And you will be great without even thinking about it. Michael Jordan dunked. He didn't have to think about dunking. It was instinct. We call it instinct. It was in him. It's what he did. He didn't have to have faith. He just knew he could do it. When you just know who you are, it's going to happen. And that's how you have faith over fear.
That's good. That's some good stuff. That's some good talking.
And y'all better tune in next week because we got an even better show for y'all tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself right here on Beyond the Radio. Shout out to the Elation family. Shout out to the Beyond the Fence family. Everybody for tuning in every weekend. We appreciate you from the heart. We hope you take these tools, learn it, and apply it to your life and go bless somebody else with the message. We love you. We love you, and I salute you with both hands. And we are out.
Has anyone ever told you that you were a queen? Have they told you how valuable you really are? He gave you the moon, the stars, the sun. He gave you everything. He gave you the pearls, the fur, the diamond necklace, and the ring. He told you that you were his queen and that you two would never part. How many other women has he said that to? And then he broke your heart. Girl, I can't let you stay in this place. But that was so long ago. Can I tell you you're blessed? You have to remind yourself. Come on, say it with me. I'm more than a conqueror. You're more than a conqueror. Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so you have to remind yourself. Come on, say it with me. I'm more than a conqueror. You're more than a conqueror. Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you don't let your light shine. Can I tell you that you are vibrant, creative, you're blessed, extraordinary in all your ways. Much more. Let your light shine. Your words. Girl, you're so